Is watching. Who are you really? When the crowd is gone, the lights are off, the room is silent. Do you still show up? Because the truth is, most people don't. Most people only move when someone's looking. They perform when they're being judged. They work when someone's applauding. But the ones who win, they work when no one's clapping. They grind when no one's validating. They sacrifice when no one understands. They put in the reps in silence, in solitude, in full-blown obscurity. No likes, no shares, no recognition, just belief. Belief in something bigger than the noise. Belief in something deeper than temporary attention. Belief in themselves. When no one is watching, it's not about image, it's about identity. It's not about how you look, it's about what you do. The world rewards performance, but life rewards preparation. The real game is played in private. In the early mornings when your alarm hits and your body screams no. In the late nights when the bed calls, but the work isn't finished. In the in-between moments when you're tired, underpaid, and underestimated. That's when the difference is made. That's when greatness is built. When you show up without needing applause, when you give your best without being noticed, when you stay loyal to your grind, your promise, your purpose. Because the truth is, real champions never needed a stage to start. They didn't wait for a platform to lead. They didn't wait for perfect timing to move. They created their own momentum. They trained in silence. They suffered in silence. They sacrificed in silence. Because they knew the noise would come, but only if they earned it. You want success? You want to lead? You want to rise? Then stop waiting for someone to notice you and start becoming someone worth noticing. Be so good in private, they have no choice but to recognize you in public. You can't cheat the process. You can't fake the fire. You can't shortcut the sacrifice. You have to be willing to disappear for a while, to get lost in the work, to let your growth be unsexy, to go unnoticed for months, maybe even years. Because you don't need attention, you need transformation. You need to be built, not bought. You need to be forged, not faked. And that happens in the trenches, in the gym before dawn, in the studio after midnight, in the library while everyone else is scrolling, in the cold, in the dark, in the hard, in the quiet. That's where warriors are made. That's where confidence is born, not from compliments, but from commitment. Not from trophies, but from tenacity. Not from followers, but from focus. Focus so sharp, it cuts through noise. So clear, it crushes doubt. So strong, it doesn't waver when you're alone. Because you will be alone, not forever, but often. On this journey, you will lose people. You will lose sleep. You will lose comfort. But you'll find something better. You'll find your edge. You'll find your will. You'll find your next level. And most importantly, you'll find yourself. Not the version the world wants, but the version you were always meant to be. Not the polished product, but the raw power underneath. The part of you that doesn't back down, that doesn't break under pressure, that doesn't fold when it's hard. That part is waiting, but it won't show up until you stop pretending and start becoming, until you stop talking and start doing, until you stop needing and start earning. The grind will humble you, the silence will test you, the setbacks will shape you, but the discipline, that will free you. Because discipline is doing it whether or not you feel like it. It's not sexy, it's not fun, but it's the path, the lonely, thankless, exhausting, powerful path. And if you stay on it, if you refuse to quit when no one's watching, you'll win. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day, you'll wake up, and everything will click. The work will show, the doors will open, the people will come, but none of that will matter as much as who you became along the way. Because success is not something you get, it's something you grow into. It's not something you attract, it's something you align with. And alignment only comes through action, repeated, unseen, unpraised, unsexy, and absolutely essential. So, what now? You want to wait until it's convenient, until you're motivated, until someone cheers you on. Good luck. But if you're done waiting, if you're tired of mediocrity, if you're ready to finally become what you keep pretending to be, then let today be the day you stop making excuses, the day you stop chasing approval, the day you stop showing up only when it's easy. Let today be the day you decide to live different, to move different, to breathe different, to believe different. Because the difference between you and the future you want, it's not talent, it's not time, it's not luck, it's commitment. Quiet, painful, relentless commitment. To show up every damn day, to sharpen your craft, to stretch your soul, to protect your vision, even when no one is watching, especially when no one is watching. That's the work that builds legends. That's the pain that produces peace. That's the silence that speaks louder than words. So let them sleep. Let them doubt. Let them laugh. Because one day they'll ask how you did it, and you'll smile. Not because you're arrogant, but because you remember when they weren't watching, and you were still becoming, still rising, still building, still believing, still working. And now, you don't need the stage. You are the stage. You don't need the light. You are the light. You don't need the recognition. You are the reminder. That discipline wins. That focus wins. That persistence beats popularity. That showing up every single day matters more than any single moment. Because success doesn't belong to the loudest. It belongs to the realest, the most faithful, the most focused, the ones who put their heads down and do the work, over and over and over again. So here's your truth. The world will forget what you say. They will ignore what you post. But they will never forget what you become. Let your life speak louder than your words. Let your habits shout louder than your hype. Let your grind echo through eternity, not because everyone saw it, but because you never stopped, even when no one was watching.